Hello dear, welcome to Education Trend, where we bring you the biggest education news story here in Nigeria and all over the world. And I'm Elizabeth Jimo.
Yes, welcome to Education Trend right here on Crystal Education TV. We bring you the education stories, so you need to turn on the notification button. If you have not liked, please like, subscribe to this channel. We'll tell you how it went down in education. And this week, we are beginning. It's good to have you back, Lizzie Jimo.
Thank you, Mr. Krista, for having me.
Yeah, so Education Trend.
Okay, right this week we have Fidelity Bank solar powered gift ignites hope in Ogun School. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, Fidelity Bank actually gifted solar bags, right? And this is aimed towards helping the learners not just carry their books to school, but the bag also provides light in the darkness. So for people who are living in the rural area, less deserved community, who do not have power to read, so these children now have hope because they can now study at home.
It's a really good transformation. It helps to transform their lives and better the normal education system that we know and
and don't forget that in these people use candle, lantern and all that to read
over the
years. Yeah, it's actually very sad that this still happen in Nigeria. Let's go.
Yeah, moving to the next headline, we have FG rallies support to end child labor.
The issue of child labor, it's coming up again, and it's quite sad that we still have people who actually put children through child labor, and that must actually stop.
This story was published July 8, 2025 in a bold declaration to commitment to Nigeria's youngest citizens. The federal government has to do this thing to reaffirm and resolve the child labor we're having in Nigeria.
we hope it goes beyond the news, right? Let there be action to it.
Let there be action to it. Thank you. Okay, ASU wants no pay, no work policy in effect.
Wow.
No pay, no work policy in effect.
Well, no pay, no work. And the government will say no work, no pay. So we keep going around the circle.
So
I said this on the camera that if we can have a year that there will be no ASU strike, right? At Crystal here we'll pop champagne.
Is that possible?
Well, I don't know, but let's hope.
Because over the year you see people go in strike. They go to strike, they go in strike, they go by strike and everything. You don't see anyone who
go to strike, go in strike, go by strike.
We're always striking here in Nigeria.
Yeah, I think
it's causing a lot of people's education progress.
I think the synonym to education in Nigeria is strike. Because either you're in the university or in the primary school or in the secondary school, you have strike. Don't forget the issue of the 3-month-old strike that was just called up recently.
Of course. And thanks to Very Dark Man for his contest. I think he did a very good rally. Protest, yes.
They marched on and ran the circle. But we thank God the learners are back.
The learners are back to school.
Yeah.
Okay. Delta Tertiary Institution sets pace in Nigeria, no ground to strike.
Yes, talking about strike, right? So this is Delta State saying that there is no room for striking.
Moving to our next story, tragedy strike, 12-year-old boy killed in flood. By flood on way to exam.
Now, this is a very sad one. This 12-year-old child was going to write exam in another community, away from the school where he schooled, and the school reportedly had registered this child in another school, and that led to his death. Unfortunately, very, very unfortunate. And the big question is, what were they looking for in that other school?
I guess the student search for Miracle Center.
Yeah, Miracle Center.
Miracle Center. And here there's a strategy. Condolence to the parents.
Yes. That's a very sad one, and our heart goes out to the parents of the child, and we do hope they find a heart to bear, and we hope that schools become more responsible and then stop the search for miracle centers.
Please stop the search for miracle center. Okay, heading to our next headline. ABU Zara clinches 500 million JAM mega award and Medis Best Tertiary Institution.
Yeah, kudos to them.
Kudos to
ABU
Bello
University in Zaria. 500 million. That's a huge sum actually, but then we hope it is utilized well. Yeah.
FG said 16 years old as minimum age for tertiary admission.
16 years.
16 years.
16 years. You know, when this issue of 16 years minimum age came up, I think when JAM was registering, that's when this began to come up, and there were a lot of arguments on whether this children of this age, we talk about jet age, people learning fast technologies, their years, the Gen Z generation. But the fact is that you cannot take maturity away from education, right? Because a matured mind, right, has a level of which they manage things. I was listening to a broadcast, I think this morning, that was on Breakwater Radio and TV, and they were playing one of the videos of Mr. Peter Obi talking about, can I remember that now? Talking about talking about parents, right, who are teaching, who have their children in school, and the children finish school, they come back home, and they are feeding them, right? And this is very simple because in this part of the world, I think globally, there is hardly a technocrat, there's hardly a company that will give huge managerial or employment responsibility to children who are not matured. So they finish school in a hurry, they come back to your house to feed them. So I wonder, but I hope we all deal with this properly.
I think we're saying that it's good for you to allow the child mature before letting them go to tertiary.
Let them go with their pace. Let them go with their age. I told someone recently that it is better, right, that a child is with his or her mates and he's a star, right, than to go and meet his seniors and he's struggling. So maturity is of essence.
Maturity is of essence. Moving on to our next headline, Keystone Bank donates ICT Center to Borno College of Nursing.
Yeah, that's a very good one. That's a very good one, contributing to the health sector and
good and a remarkable gesture.
Yes, from Keystone Bank. Kudos. Thanks. Yep.
Stop complaining, start creating opportunities.
Sanwo-Olu is telling the youth to start creating. Now, the question is, who should be creating? The youth or the government? Right? When it comes to creativity, right, you can give it to Nigerian youths. They are very, very creative, right? Their ingenuity is top notch. And now, the government that should help them solidify and make use of what they have is telling them to go create. I think the government need to create enabling environment.
Because when you don't create it, they won't stop complaining.
Absolutely. We will continue to complain. We go they shout live.
I know to a large level, we've actually created a lot of opportunity for ourselves.
Yes. Nigerian youth are creative, no laziness, right? The only problem we have is opportunity. Do you know I had someone who left for the United Nations, that's US, and he actually told me that if you put in 1/4% of what you do in Nigeria, you'll be celebrated here.
Wow.
So, and then the government is saying us to be creative. Please create opportunity.
Please create opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, this story was published on the 9th of July. UNICEF urges Katsina to prioritize children to budget as 75% life. Wow.
75% of Nigeria live in abject poverty, right? Now, I think I went through that story, and it's saying that UNICEF should it's saying that Nigerian government, I think we should read one or two lines from that story. It's saying that they should budget, right? They should prioritize children in their budget, right? Because over 75% of Nigerians are living below poverty lines, right? Living below poverty lines. So it says that the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, right, issued a powerful call to Katsina State government urging them to allocate specific budget for children's health, education, and nutrition to combat the deepening, right, crisis affecting the youngest citizen, right? We talk about education, we talk about health. And when I went through this story, I recall saying that this call is not only to Katsina state government.
Of course.
It's to all the governors in the north, to all the governors in the southeast, to all the governors in the northeast. Every one of them needs to sit up and make sure they give room.
I think it's also a call to an extension to everyone in Nigeria, to the government.
Yeah, to every government actually. To every government. They should prioritize children's education.
Nasarawa government set to recruit 4,700 teachers.
4,700 teachers. That's a massive one. We hope it's not just employing the teachers, it's employing the right teachers. For me, that's important.
I think it's very important to recruit them, the right teachers.
The right
because
teachers.
The crowd there, have you been to Nasarawa school? The crowd there.
Wow.
You record over 300
in a class.
Students.
In a class.
In a class.
Wow. Wow. And just one teacher.
Just one teacher.
Wow. That's massive. It's a whole lot of work for the teacher to deal with.
Okay, moving on our next headline. 16 years old Nigerian girl wins international AI essay competition.
AI essay competition, right? I think that's a good one. That's precisely from Abeokuta, the young girl from Abeokuta winning that from Federal Government College of Education, which is very, very good. Kudos to her.
Kudos to her. Edo government short schools preparator arrested over death.
Yes, that was the child that went to write exam.
And who drowned, right?
Yes, who drowned, and the government had to see how to, pay attention to. I think there were accusations of whether the school did the right thing or not. That is where the information of the child being registered to another school and the school being negligent of what they're supposed to do. Condolences.
NAPTEP releases Technical College entrance results. The National Business and Technical Examination Board, NAPTEP, recently revealed that all 39% of candidates who sat for the 2025
exam passed. 25%. 39%. 39%. That's an F9 actually.
That's an F9.
Yeah. 39%. Then I say 39% of candidates who sat for the 2025 National Common Entrance Examination into federal technical colleges scored 50% and above. So just 39% passed. So that is also telling you about the failure that we have in our education system.
Wow.
Very poor, if you ask me.
Very sad also. Lagos State government announces second phase of 2025 model college.
Yeah, a good one for someone who there doing pretty well. Yeah.
Peter Obi reaffirms 2027 presidential ambition, donates millions to Islamic and health institutions.
Yeah, Islamic and health institution. This is coming into education for a politician, right, that had so much on education at the center of his heart.
Yeah.
And he's doing pretty well. And we do hope. I think that one of the prayers in many Nigerians' heart is, can we ever have a Peter Obi as a president?
Welcome 2027. You will be shocked. You know what to
All right, so let's do the right thing and hope that we have something like that.
NLNG donates multi-slice CT scan to Federal Teaching Hospital, Lokoja. In a landmark development for healthcare delivery in Kogi State and surrounding region, the Federal Teaching Hospital Lokoja received a state-of-the-art multi-slice CT scan machine donated by the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Company. We want to say thank you for that great donation. It's really encouraging to have such donations to be coming into universities. Okay, tragedy in Benue as teenager drown. Bridging Nigerian Education CSR initiative reshaping learning.
Yeah, reshaping learning in the education. Very, very important as we try to see how best education can be reshaped. A lot of things happened in the week, and all these stories are right there on our website www.crystaledunews.com. And talking about Christian education this week, we had a couple of videos right here on our channel, and you may want to go see them. Lizzie, just give us a rundown of some of the videos.
We have the Benue TV cultural display.
Yeah, that's echoes from Vine International Academy Cultural Day.
And also the video of the audio children faced with parents and during academic challenges.
Yeah, the audio children face. That was by Peter Harvard International. Student Speak. You know, our Student Speak content, actually, we have a lot of them lined up, and you don't want to miss every one of the Student Speak. Please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and we have other videos that are also dropping later today and of course tomorrow as well. And more videos also right there. This week we also had International Day for Forgiveness. And that video is from Winners Joy International Academy, or in Kubwa here. And talking about forgiveness, when you forgive, you heal.
Sure.
Yeah, forgiveness benefits the person who is forgiving more than the person who offended. Yeah, so forgive.
So
right.
Coming from us today over the weekend.
Yeah, forgive, just forgive so that you can heal from inside out. And then as we prepare next week, the graduation parties are beginning to unfold. I think on Thursday we have Pinky and the Brain closing up with the graduation party. On Saturday we have the Winners Joy Academy, and then we move on to the other week. We have on the 9th, Saturday is 19th. Then we move on, we have on the 25th, we have we have Golden Good Shepherd School, as well as Golden Good Shepherd, Joel Kagini is also on the 25th. We have Joseph Jory on the 26th.
July.
26th July. Actually, it's loaded for us. Most of our clients are having their party on the 26th. We have Joseph Jory, we have Peter Harvard International School, we have I wanted to say United Nations, Universal Setting Academy, as well as Springfield Champions Academy, Wisdom Academy, and then we move on. Then we have I've mentioned 26. Then Bedrock Global is having theirs on the 1st of August. Others are here to give us updates on their dates, and we hope to keep you posted on how it turns out this summer. Christian Education Media is holding a coaching. We'll be doing coaching on public speaking, media presentation, AI learning and writing. Yes, you want to write your first storybook. Honestly, you don't want to miss out on this coaching. I bet you will write a story. You will write a story, because I, myself, and our team will be putting you through on how to leverage AI to become an author. Okay, and graphic design, of course, and what else again? I think
that's just the package.
Yeah, that's the package, and you just need to just make a quick selection. We don't have much space, so we are just going to accommodate very few for the on-site. So here in Kubwa, if you are in Kubwa, very close to us here, then you want to use our office location for this program. But you are very far away and you want to leverage this, you can reach out to us, because there's going to be an online section. It's beginning on the 8th of August, and you don't want to miss out. So from Christian Education Media, Lady J.
Thank you very much for being here with us. We hope you go to our site and read up all the details on the headlines we read out today. Thank you very much. Also, have a good
weekend. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification button. Yeah.